Hello everyone, this is Pakchiko. This time I will talk about money such as costs and price. First of all, I will introduce the cost of studying abroad for 1 month. The tuition fee was 715 euros. It's about 90,000 Japanese yen, including general English lessons, individual lessons, textbooks, and entrance fees. I did a lot of research when choosing a school, and the school I chose was just doing a Black Friday sale, and the tuition was half the price. It seems that they do such a sale once in a while, so if you're thinking of studying abroad, you should research information frequently. By the way, there are many study abroad agents, but I personally emailed the school and applied. Where I stay, I applied for hostel myself, not a school dormitory. I think it was about 800 euros a month in a school dormitory, but when I looked it up, I could stay at a hostel for about half the price, so I decided to go there. Next is the ticket price. It was 95,000 yen. The rest is traveling insurance, but since there is a corona, I got a generous guarantee and it was 26,760 yen in 5 weeks. After that, I bought a transformer for traveling. It was about 3,000 yen. So the money I paid before going, excluding living expenses, was about 265,000 yen. Is it higher than you think? Is it cheap? I thought it was so cheap. Because I had attended a famous English conversation school in Japan in the past, but it was 400,000 yen for a 1-year contract, including the textbook fee. I made a loan. It's expensive. Moreover, at that time, it took about 2 hours once a week, and I hardly learned it and canceled the contract halfway. With that experience, I felt the money I spent studying abroad this time was very cheap. As a matter of fact, studying abroad in Malta seems is popular to be the second cheapest, and most popular is in the Philippines. However, this is the amount for the low season this time, so it will be about 1.5 to 2 times higher in the high season in summer. Now let's talk about prices in Malta. When I was talking about Japan with the owner of a certain store in Malta the other day, he said, Tokyo is expensive. Cappuccino 6 euro is too expensive. Yes, cappuccino is insanely cheap in Malta. I drink it every day. Even a fashionable cafe costs around 2 euros. But in terms of meals, as I mentioned the other day, eating at the restaurant in Srima where I'm staying is a little expensive. It costs 10 to 15 euros for a dish and a drink for lunch. I don't see any cheap restaurant chains such as Matsuya in Japan. Even McDonald's hamburgers also cost more than 200 yen. But these bakery pizzas are delicious to buy for around 1.5 euros. If you go to the supermarket, you will find the checkout cheap. So I mainly eat pizza, bread, and self-catering on weekdays and go to restaurants usually on weekends. This is because it takes a long time for food to come out in a restaurant in Malta. So if I eat at the restaurant on weekdays, I will spend a lot less time studying. So I want to do it quickly. If we go to a restaurant in Malta, we may have to wait 30 minutes for a single piece of pasta, but no one gets angry. I used to work part-time at a restaurant in Japan, but if that happened in Japan, we would probably get 100% complaints. I think the Maltese people understand very well that delicious food cannot be made immediately. I'm off the topic, but I think the budget for food is 10 euros on weekdays and about 60 euros in 2 days, including going out on the bus on Saturdays and Sundays. After that, I bought daily necessities such as soap first and notebooks and stationery on the way, but I think cost about 20 euros in a month. And in Malta, tap water is precious and washing is expensive. Even a coin laundry costs about 6 euros each for washing and drying. It's high. I usually take it to the laundry service once a week for 10 euros each time. So I think the living expenses are 500 euros. From here, it depends on the person, but if you go out for a drink or buy a souvenir, your pocket money will increase steadily from here. I'm aware that I'm spending a lot of money buying glass and wine, so don't use this as a reference. But I think the good thing about Malta is that we can be happy just by the beauty of the sky and the sea without spending money. I feel that living expenses are certainly cheaper than when I was in Japan. But cappuccino, 6 euros is an overstatement, I think. So this time I talked about the cost and price of studying abroad in Malta for a month. Thank you for your watching.